Good morning to everyone. My name is Ashish Vengala. So in this presentation, I'm going to talk about a daily Ayurvedic regimen for health and wellness. So in these modern days, as we know that health is very important or much greater than wealth. So it's one of the most important topics for us to understand how to maintain a healthy and sustainable lifestyle for in order to have a sustainable mind and body. So we're just going to understand what are the Ayurvedic habits that is recommended for having a good health and wellness. So let's get started into the topic. So as we know that Ayurveda is the combination of two words, Ayur plus Veda. Ayur is basically life, Veda is knowledge. So Ayurveda is about knowledge about life. So Ayurveda is an ancient Indian system of medicine that emphasizes the importance of maintaining balance and harmony within the body. So here is a daily Ayurvedic regimen for health and wellness. So first thing is we must wake up early. Ayurveda recommends waking up before sunrise, ideally around 5 to 6 p.m. is very much important to align with the natural rhythms of the body. So basically everything deals with the source, that is sun is the source of energy. So as the sun wakes up, we must have to have a natural rhythm with the sun in order to have a good lifestyle. So that's what Ayurveda says. So you must follow the sun's behavioral pattern in order to have a sustainable lifestyle. And the second thing after waking up is you must have to go for tongue scraping. Why? Because all the accumulated toxins and bacteria that you have on your tongue, you must have to get rid of. So you must have to go for tongue scraping. And the third thing is that we must, after tongue scraping, after doing all the formalities of tongue scraping, we must have a uh, 2 to 3 cups, or ideally according to your portions, drink some water, and warm water is preferred. So start your day by drinking a cup of water to stimulate digestion and flush out toxins. And the fourth thing is that you just have to practice self massage with a sesame oil or any other kind of oils which are available to you. So the best practice is with sesame oil. So basically use warm sesame oil to massage your body in circular motions. So the main idea of doing this sesame or self massage is to improve circulation, reduce stress, and nourish the skin. And after doing all sort of these things, just go for doing some sort of yoga or meditation in order to promote mental clarity and reduce stress. So that's an optional, but it's very recommended in the Ayurveda habits. So please do that. So everything is there here. Daily self-care rituals, that is warm water, or it's better to drink lemon or ginger with warm water, which improves in stimulating the digestion. And self massage, tongue scraping. As you can see, everything is what I have told is in the form of a picture. Pranayama, prayer plus meditation exercise. So basically, so we're going to next slide. So after doing all this sort of things, so it's now the time to eat a big breakfast. Why? Because we must have a 12 hours break from night to morning. So our body wants some sort of food now. So basically what you want to feed now is not a heavy sort of meals. You just have to have a very light breakfast. Why? Because your digestion is not peak at this time. So around 8 to 8:30 you must have a very light meal according to your body. So that includes warm cooked foods, or you can go for some oatmeal or quinoa, etc. And take a midday break. Why? Because breaks are very important in every sort of thing. Why? Because there is a lot of friction will happen in our body when you sit for a long time. It is also not good for us. and for our body also. So in between, you should have to take a very short walk, practice deep breathing, or simply doing closing your eyes for a few minutes also enough. So whatever the thing that gives rest for a body, do that. And now it's time of around 1 o'clock. You must have your lunch, and that lunch must be heavy. You can choose heavy also because your digestion is peak at this time. So include lot of carbohydrates, proteins, fat, good oils, vitamins, etc. um, to your tummy. So after lunch, sit for 15 to 20 minutes as a Raja, and after lunch, after 15 to 20 minutes after sitting, go for a light walk. Take a short walk after lunch to aid digestion and promote circulation. And after doing that, don't please avoid snacking. Why? Because snacking will disturb the digestion sort of thing. So if you go for unnecessary snacking, it may also lead for uh, gaining weight. So please don't do that. And also have an early dinner. Why? Because you should have to have dinner at around 7 to 7:30, or else ideally what is prescribed in the Ayurveda is that we must have your dinner before 7 itself. Why? Because the sun will set before 6:30 to 7, so your digestion system is very low at this time. So ideally you should have to have your a dinner before 7 o'clock in order to get good digestion before bedtime. And before going to bedtime, you must have to ensure that there is a 3 hour time gap. Okay, so you must have to get enough sleep, at least around 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night to allow the body to rest and rejuvenate. So by practicing the above habits daily, it will keep all the doshas, all the vata, pitta, kapha doshas in balance, and most of the ailments can be cured. Okay. So now going to the next topic, Ayurveda guidance to improve health through ideal ahara, food, and nidra, that is sleep. So what is ahara? Ahara is food. So ahara means balanced diet according to the Ayurveda. It means we require good amount of carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, fats, etc. So eat fresh, seasonal, and locally available fruits as much as possible. Avoid packaged or pre-processed foods. Because in the packaged and pre-processed foods there is no life, because it been in the shelf for a lot of time, so it won't contribute to your health, and in turns it will damage your health. So what I'm trying to tell is that eat freshly locally available fruits, vegetables, which contains lack of life in that, and it will give life to you also. So follow the principles of moderation of food intake. Overeating or undereating can lead to imbalance in the body. Chew your food thoroughly and eat in calm and peaceful environment to aid digestion. That is very important. You must have to chew your food at least 15 times in your mouth, so that 80% of the food is digested in your mouth itself, and the remaining rest burden is given to your stomach. And while taking the food, you must have to ensure having 6 tasters, that is sweet, sour, salty, bitter, pungent, and astringent, in your meals for a balanced diet. And also, one of the most important things while having food is that favor warm food, cooked food over cold raw vegetables, as they are easier to digest. And one of the most important thing that I have mentioned in the Ayurveda is that avoid incompatible food types, because incompatible food types are the food types which gives disruption in digestion. For suppose taking milk with sour fruits, it's incompatible, and taking milk with some salty foods, it's also incompatible. Because milk is heavier to digest, and all the fruits are light to digest. When these two things are mixed, it will create a nonsense in your tummy, and it will lead to some uncertain situations. And one of the most thing is that according to the constitution, that is according to your dosha, you must have to take your diet accordingly. For suppose if you are a vata dominant person, you are having cold and light with ether or air in your body, so you should have to take a water pacifying diet. That is, you should need to avoid dry and cold foods. Instead, you should have to take warm, lubricating oils, etc., to pacify or to reduce water in your body. So prefer that. And if you are a pitta sort of thing, you are heavily with fire. So please try to avoid spicy or sour food items, etc. So according to your dosha, you should have to adjust your meal plans or your diet accordingly. And on a ending note, I just want to tell you that everything what we eat is either cure the diseases or feed the diseases. So think twice or thrice before eating. Thank you. So Nidra, maintain a regular sleep schedule and aiming to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. That makes a natural rhythm. Create a calming bed routine, such as taking a warm bath or practicing relaxation techniques like yoga or meditation. And also keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet to promote good sleep. Avoid stimulating activities such as TV. Why? Because if we go for watching TV for a lot of time, that will disturb the hormones, sleep hormones. So we should have to avoid this sort of stimulating activities. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, alcohol before bedtime, as they disturb the sleep. Why? Because they are very heavy to digest, so it may definitely disturb the sleep. And also try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day for optimal health. It's very important. So note that proper sleep is important for rejuvenating body. It maintains balance and remove the toxins in our body and heals the body. That what Ayurveda says. Thank you.